Okay, for a tassel, what we're going to do is you're going to need a short string like this, and then a long string. And this is about 2 arm lengths to do this. And you'll also need a piece of cardboard or paper. This is just like cardstock paper, so it's a little heavier. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your long string, find the end here, and you're going to hold it right up against here, and you're going to wrap around this piece of cardboard or cardstock, and you're going to keep it from bending. You don't want to get too, like, you don't want to pull it super tight that it won't, that it looks all bent up. So we're just going to kind of wrap this around over and over and over, and we're going to kind of put it right on top of each other. And then what we're going to do is after you get that done, you're going to take your string and you're going to slide it underneath, okay, underneath all those strings, and then you are going to tie a knot. So cross it over like we've been doing, and you're going to take your top string and put it underneath and through the loop. So that's once. And this is where we really need to make sure we do a super tight knot. It has to be pretty snug, and you might need to get an extra person to hold this right there at that spot. If you've ever had ribbons that you've done on packages, sometimes your mom or dad will ask you to hold your finger right there. So sometimes it's good to have a partner to help you out with that. I don't have a partner here with me, so I'm just going to hold it right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my X. My string end is going to go through and underneath and then through the loop. And then I'm going to pull it tight very carefully, making sure that I don't let go of that spot. And I'm going to double knot it. So now it's double knotted. And then what you're going to do is you're going to cut opposite of where this knot is. So here's my knot. I'm not going to cut here because that's not opposite. Opposite would be at the other end. So we're going to actually cut right here. And so you're just going to get your scissors and you are going to cut all those string loops. Just like that. And then you have this really cool tassel that will hang down on your project. And sometimes they might be a little long. You might have to give them a little haircut. If you notice that some pieces are a little longer than others, like I kind of have this side that's a little longer, you can give it a trim, just a little one. And then this will get tied to your God's eye. So then you go over here to this one, and then you would just tie it. So for instance, I would tie just like I've been doing, do one knot and then do it again. And if you want to, you can secure that tassel with a little bit of glue. If you don't have a really good tie, you can put a little glue on there. But then it kind of adds this really cool dangling appearance to your project. Okay, and then you can trim this up if you don't want it that long. You just cut it. Don't get too close to the knot. We don't want to have that come apart. But that's how you would do a God's eye tassel in addition to